Manzano.
Yes, sir.
We're jumping straight into courtroom tension. Judge Fleischer is already confronting Jesse about his third bond violation. The stakes couldn't be higher. What do you think? Should someone with multiple violations still be trusted with bond, or is this where the line gets drawn?
I brought you into court because I have bond violations yet again. Is this a third violation? Please.
May I be heard on that, Judge?
Absolutely. I just want to make sure that it is, if I'm remembering correctly, it is a third violation.
Okay. Initially, I have a pre-hearing motion for continuance, Judge. I like to have time to prepare for this. This is not a normal allegation of 19 skip tests. This young man works as a machine operator. Every day he's gone to work. This machine that he operates could cause injury to himself or to others if he is operating while intoxicated. Once we get all the work records, Judge, we could show you that there was never any reprimand, any suspension, anything from work that cause you to believe that he was operating the machine while intoxicated. In addition, Judge, I like to subpoena Smart Start records. He attempted to go over there yesterday to get records, but of course, they just gave him a 1-800 number, and then they said, well, we'll send it to you in about a week. So, Judge, this is very questionable whether or not he skipped 19 tests. In reference to the third violation, this is the third violation that pretrial filed, but the first one was that when he was released from court, he went to pretrial, and he thought pretrial was going to call him up to give him the information of where to go to get the ignition interlock. He never got that information. He was confused. And as soon as I received that email about him not having the portable device, I informed him within 5 or 6 days he had it. He's very responsible, Judge, for what he is charged with.
All I know.
Secondly, Judge, that second one, it's totally shouldn't be given any credit. This is the one that he was given a drug test. He went and took his drug test. 2 days later, they notified him to come back and give another drug test.
I got it. I understand. And I certainly won't take that into account, Jesse. But I'm going to tell you now, we have here from November 27th, 2024 to December 17th, we have 19 skip tests. Unacceptable if this is true. Unacceptable.
I agree 100% if it's true, Judge.
So let's do this. I'm not going to give you a lot of time, but I can give you, up to a week. We can have a hearing on this next Thursday if you'd like. And
These next 2 days, I'm not available,
Judge. That you want.
Next 2 days, I'm not available. I've got my funeral going on, and we're about to leave shortly. It's in Sugar Land, and we're going to be there all day. And tomorrow at 10 o'clock, it's going to repeat. And Friday, I've got to be at the bond hearing in Montgomery County. If you allow me, Judge, I need to get records from both the company and from Smart Start.
I have those records to you today, Jesse.
For the violation date.
The only thing I received was the allegations.
I mean, we will send you the allegation. I will send you every piece of record that we can muster up to get to you. But I'm not setting this out 2 weeks for a bond hearing. And not when we're skipping tests like crazy. I will give you a reasonable amount of time, but I'm not going 2 weeks.
May I offer a suggestion,
Judge, the coordinator is going to be out next week, and I'll be coordinating. So can we do it on
I'm not doing 2 weeks. This is a bond violation hearing.
May I make a suggestion, Judge? why don't we put a ankle monitor on him? There's no way he could skip that. If we put that on, then you know if he's consuming anything.
Okay, Jesse. Just because we love you.
I love you
Put the
too,
ankle
Judge.
monitor on. But I'm going to tell you now, if I get any violation, and I don't care how minute it is, I'm going to grow horns and a freaking tail. Do you understand? You better look at every single thing that you put in your body, when you put it in, what it is. I don't care what holiday it is, and I don't care who you're with. You get a hot violation on that thing, I'm going to be hot. Do you understand? There's absolutely no excuse, Jesse, and I will not entertain anything if it goes hot.
I understand that, Judge.
All right, you get it today. No more excuses.
And then someone should be sending the portable report for all the violation dates, showing like the window and everything to the
All right.
attached on the phone.
Okay, we'll send him down to get it now, Jesse, but I'm up to here. Like I tell my kids.
I understand, Judge. Is it when do you want to reset this to then, Judge?
I don't know. How old is this case?
It's a date of arrest is July 6th.
So it's,
150 days.
we'll give you 30. At that time, though, it's time to put up.
I understand.
Okay.
He was originally on 128.
Do you want to keep the 128 day?
That'd be fine, Judge.
Is discovery complete?
Your Honor, discovery is complete. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so it's clear trial on that day, Jesse, all right?
I got it. Thank
Okay,
you.
man, have a great holiday.
You too. Bye-bye now.
Bah humbug.
I know it.
Judge, so for this violation,
So
we're gonna get this.
Continue supervision, get him the records regardless, and then he gets a scram today.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Good morning, Mr. Ginder. Good morning, Your Honor.
So
What's the word, Thunderbird?
I have an update, but it's not a good one. So, and credit to Amy, she's been mostly following up, but I was able to speak with the deputy sheriff in Bucks County. And right now they're spread so thin, they have no way of picking up before even the 30 statutory days. They have 4 people spread out and they have priority cases. And I explained to the sheriff's officer, like, this isn't a capital murder. This is an aggravated sexual assault of a child. This is a theft by taking. And so priority wise regarding the charge is they're just unable to accommodate. They're trying to get adult probation to figure out if there's another way to do it. But for this warrant, just be forthcoming, is that this isn't one they're going to be able to. But also it presents the issue is they're not going to recall the warrant. They still want him. They're just physically unable to do it within the statutory period. So this isn't even a discretion thing. They're just unable to do so. So
Just because we still have to follow the law.
right. And so we're stuck in this quagmire where he's going to just keep getting arrested because the warrant's still going to be live. Like he could leave today and get arrested this afternoon. It's just going to keep happening. And
Well,
so,
look, you can lead a horse to water,
right.
as the saying goes. You already know that even if you get released today, that warrant will be eternally out there until you go back and hear it. Every time you get arrested, how many days are you missing in your life? 20, 30 days, every single time. So the right thing to do is go back.
But I mean, that's also why he keeps getting arrested, is because every time they believe that they have the capacity to do it, and then suddenly they realize they have holiday pickups and they have other things that take priority. So that's why the warrant is still being validated, is because they think this time they can make it within.
What are you going to do?
So this one, I mean, because they've already related, and I'm relating to the court that they're unable to, is I'm not agreed to a bond, but I'm not opposed to a bond. I mean, ultimately, when it runs out the date, we run out of date, and I'm still waiting. Legally,
So
I'm waiting for.
you're not going to nullity it though, I guess.
I'm going to wait until I get a final confirmation from adult probation there, because they're the actual, just like for the DA's office here, for our warrants, is they're the final decider of how they want to handle the warrant. And apparently it takes a little bit of time for them to respond to the sheriff's office there. And I'm not going to waste this court's time if they're not going to
Have
respond.
we had him here before?
We've had him 3 times before. And so he was
Have we
arrested.
ever given him a bond?
No, we've dismissed, I believe, before it came to that. And like I said, 2 of them were before my time, before I joined general litigation. So I can't speak to when Katie and Stan did it, but at least for myself, is we dismissed it before that became a scenario.
Judge, my understanding is he was held until they maxed out their time and then he was released 3 times.
Sure, of course. I guess that was implied, but what,
Right, it's not a day of, he's released, they max out, they
Sure.
don't get extra time. So he sat down 3 times for this. 14 days, 3 times, so 45 days, when they're not filming.
at the end of the day, it's one person. That's right.
And so
I mean, it's not,
And I told him, hey, he's gonna say, what's the difference this time? And he tells me he's got the funds.
no. I'm going to set a bond for him now. I'm going to give him a bond.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not going to, there's no sense in keeping you in custody when we know they're not going to come, right? But like I said, if you don't go back, this is going to continue to happen. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So it would behoove you to get back there as soon as possible, take care of it, so you can be done with it once and for all, and go on with your life. Really, it's nonsensical to keep getting arrested and you sit 14 days every single time. We're working 3 times now, really. Now, begs the question, what's the bond amount?
For the court, like I said, if it wasn't a parole violation, I'd probably be more comfortable just giving a number and being agreed to one. But in the end, I understand the transportation difficulties, but ultimately it is a parole violation. And so that's why I can't agree to one. I'm just not opposed to one.
Judge, I think the issue is gonna be him having somebody to come and actually post a bond for him. This is a situation where they're not dismissing the case, that therefore you need somebody to come.
I'm going to give you a PR bond.
Oh, fantastic then.
There's no sense in keeping someone in custody when we know that they're not going to come. It's not fair.
PR bond, I would ask for a $300 PR bond.
You know what you have to do.
Yes, sir.
Go back, get it done once and for all. I'm going to give you a PR bond now, but I'm going to tell you one time, I'm not going to continue to play this game. If you act like a child, well, we're going to treat you like a child. We're not asking for much. I'm going to give you a PR bond now, but this is a fugitive case. You get one shot. Normally, when we have people that come back on multiple fugitive cases, we don't continue to give PR bonds. We don't continue to do this. I'm going to do it now because he's already indicated that they're not going to come get you. But if you get arrested again, and if it continues to happen, you're old enough to know actions have consequences. So does the failure to act. Do you understand, Mr. Ginder?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll give him a PR bond now, and then just let them know.
January
Just,
2nd is 14 days. Well,
Okay.
plus the 1 date for release.
but I'm releasing him now.
Right. What I mean is in terms of directives to return, because the PR bond is still within the context of the fugitive case, and so releasing for the
So
bond.
I'm
is still-
ordering you to go back to this jurisdiction, to go either turn yourself in or go post bond. Where is it, Mr. Kim?
Pennsylvania, Bucks County.
You must either go turn yourself in or post bond in that jurisdiction. If you do that, that will take care of this fugitive case. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you don't, this warrant, this nationwide warrant will be out there for eternity. Okay?
Understood.
Done.
Thank you, Judge.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
So bond set at 300, Ricardo, and PR bond.
PR bond.
Yeah.
Judge Fleischer,
Yes,
you guys need to refuse first.
Oh, that's
I'm gonna come back.
true. Withdrawal waiver. He still waived, so you still have to sign. No, not him. You have to sign the withdrawal.
Oh, okay.
Good morning, is it Diepa?
Buenos días.
Good morning.
Mr. Diepa, you are wanted out of the state of
In
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
I think it's Creek County, Oklahoma, for embezzlement.
I'm so sorry. Embezzlement. No digo la palabra, pero
Quedaste con un cargo que no fue tuyo. Tienes el cargo de permiso multiplicar.
I guess misappropriating.
I'm so sorry.
La diferencia es que
es apropiar.
te dan la propiedad y luego te quedas con ella. No se lo quitaste a nadie, pero te lo dieron.
Es propiedad.
Your lawyer is asking for me to set you a bond. I don't know. I've never met you before.
Lo he conocido.
I don't know who you are.
No sé quién es.
The only way that I get to know you in this very short time is by looking at you on paper, because that will tell me who you really are.
¿Quién es?
I know that you're going to tell me it's gumdrops and rainbows and that you're always walking around with a halo. But really, what matters is on paper, because that tells us how we get to know you, essentially.
Sí, sí.
So, Mr. Kim, tell us about Mr. Diepa, please.
I couldn't find any other criminal
encontré
history
ningún otro antecedente criminal
for the defendant.
para acusado.
However,
Sin embargo,
Oklahoma has confirmed they will be picking him up tomorrow.
van a levantar mañana.
So I'd be opposed to a bond because the transportation is already here. If they're picking him up tomorrow, that means they've already landed in Houston today.
Que ya aterrizaron en Houston.
And it's a guaranteed transport back.
Transporte garantizado.
And for that reason, I would be
Y
opposed
por
to a
esa
bond.
razón estoy en contra de.
I have no information on the embezzlement.
No tengo ninguna
I
información
attempted to
en
get a hold of the sheriff's office there. They were unable to give me any information. They
They
did set an in-state county bond for $112,000.
Never. Always something new.
That's why I said if we have more time, then I will win by default because he will get picked up tomorrow.
Have you run an
I
NCIC
did. Nothing else, Judge.
response?
If I may, Judge, so first of all, my client works as a truck driver, CDL. That kind of goes with the charge that he is being charged with embezzlement. He was supposedly given something, charged with something, and there's an argument that, hey, somebody didn't get their property back or something. He has a great argument for it. They showed me some emails back and forth between him and the dispatch showing that the possible bail for property made it to where it's supposed to be. They've contacted a lawyer out in Creek County. He's got no criminal history. He's a resident. There's no flight risk. He hasn't been here before. Now, I understand the predicament that somebody might be expending travel time and things like that, but my client's in jail. And so that means a lot to me and so it means a lot to the court. Because he's got no previous fugitive cases and he hasn't messed up in your court, I would ask that he be allowed to go turn himself in and he's got a plan to do that. I asked him, hey, what's the difference between waiting for Oklahoma? And it's easy for me to say because I'm not in there. I think we'd be in a different position if we had to wait.
You know, there's transportation. They're ready to come pick them up. Whereas one of the things that I'm going to require, I'm going to tell you now, is that his passport be surrendered so I know that he's not going to, take off and that can't go international. Mr. Kim, I think that's.
And unfortunately, I wish I had more facts to give you. I mean, especially with the consideration of bond for the embezzlement, it could be a couple $100, it could be $3 million. I have truly no idea what the level of, because I don't know what's in the
What does the
cargo.
teletype say? Does it
It just says felony embezzlement. I don't know what the cargo is that he allegedly mishandled, for lack of a better word. I truly don't know, and that's why I have a difficult time, other than that argument.
If you want, I will, but I want the passport first.
Let me ask him if he's got access to the passport. ¿Tienes el pasaporte donde lo puedes entregar?
El pasaporte está en mi casa.
A tu casa.
Yo tengo mi residencia en los papeles como en la billetera mía. Tengo mi residencia.
Okay, pero después quiere el pasaporte. No sería difícil para que ellos vayan.
Let's do it. I guess I'm going to let you talk because I don't want him to say something,
Well, he is a resident. He is a resident. So if we have proof of
I
that,
don't know that.
well, if we have proof of that, would you?
He could be Bugs Bunny for all I know. How do I know?
For what it's worth, I don't believe this particular, and other than the irony of, because it's a fugitive case, I don't believe he is an international flight risk because nothing in the teletype or for the information I have concerns with, but it's just obviously him not returning to Oklahoma in the first place. That was my concern, because it's guaranteed.
He's not a flight risk. His wife is here. His wife lives here in Houston. I think his son, tu hijo o quién está afuera, un bebé, es tu
You want to surrender the,
Mi sobrino.
Okay,
Está mi esposo.
his cousin is here. The cousin's husband works with him in the trucking company that they have. And so they're all here saying it's a big mistake. They're here supporting him. He is not a flight risk because his family's here and his company's here. It's just one of those situations where he needs to figure this out.
Assuming it's a one-day transport, because it was probably a two-day transport here, is he goes up one day and he still has to make the bond, the $112,000 in Oklahoma. That hasn't changed. And so, unless they argue for it up there. So either way, I don't think the time difference will be an issue because he'll be taken into custody whenever he self-surrenders.
so here, the deal is this, Mr. Dieppe, is that
Señor, esta es la situación, señor.
We give people one shot to do the right thing when you have a fugitive case. If you want me to set you a bond, I will. It has to be sufficiently high so that you know we are serious and that we expect you to go turn yourself in. We give you 2 weeks from the date of your release to go either turn yourself in or post bond in that jurisdiction. And if you do, this fugitive case against you gets dismissed. You're old enough to know that actions have consequences, and if you fail to do this, if you fail to go turn yourself in, if you fail to post bond or in that jurisdiction, then I will revoke the bond here. I will set it at 0. You will not get another one. I will get a hold of you, and this time I will hold you here until Oklahoma comes and gets you. Do you understand?
¿Entiende?
We have a lot of people here. You already know that Oklahoma is going to come here tomorrow to come pick you up. A lot of times we have people, instead of paying the money to get out, save it to be able to hire a lawyer or post bond in that jurisdiction, because you still have to post bond over there, which is over $100,000. Here, if you post bond here, because it's a fugitive case, you are an inherent flight risk. So you will have to post most, if not all of the bond to be able to get out. Do you understand?
¿Entiende? Yes.
We think of bond amount.
It's hard to say because I don't know the severity of the embezzlement, but
I mean, it's got to be high enough so that he knows we mean business,
I was
right?
going to say, so with the distance of it and I'd say 7,500.
Diría que se-
Judge, I asked for
500.
2,500.
Yo pido
All right, I'll split the puppy.
1,500.
Yes, Judge.
Entonces,
Bond is set at $5,000.
esa está. Entonces, $5,000.
You know what's expected of you.
¿Sabe lo que
You know the consequence of your failure to act. I'm not going to play this game with you again.
va a jugar este
Do
juego?
you understand? All right.
Yes, yes.
Good luck. Has he already waived?
Fuerte.
No, and so if you want to,
He has.
oh, sorry, he did waive, so he didn't refuse. My bad. Yes.
So we'll.
How much time did he have under his belt?
15th, so 3 days.
Okay, so if he does, we'll need the waiver
Well, yeah.
or the withdrawal
So
waiver.
he can make that bond?
Tiene que hacer.
My understanding is yes, let me confirm with him.
Okay,
Just one more time.
I'll stand down. Thank you, Judge.
Okay.
Hace con él.
We're gonna set some fees.